Hey there, guys. Tom here. It's going to be on this ride home that I'm finally going to hit the 500,000 mile mark. This old car has been with me a long time. I thought it'd be fun to just randomly, I decided we'd just go live right now and do it together. I got 13 miles left to go. It's like nobody's here yet. Oh, there we are. Hi, guys. Good to see ya. Yep, going to be hitting 500,000 miles on the old Sunfire here in about 13 miles. That'd be about 10 minutes. Well, hey, Uncle Ryan, I remember when the car was new, too. I was just thinking about that. I've told the story before, but, you know, when I signed up for when I got the loan to buy this car, they asked me how long a payment plan I wanted. I said, well, what's the maximum? Because we were poor. I needed a low payment. And he said, well, 6 years is the maximum. I said, well, that's what I need. He says, wow, really, 6 years? You're going to be sick of that Sunfire in 6 years. I remember thinking to myself, oh, really? Is it cars get you sick of cars that fast? And the joke's on him because now here it is, 24 years later. I don't know that the secret, here's the secret to having a car that'll go half a million miles. The secret is keep getting it fixed. I'm on the third engine. I've had the transmission kind of rebuilt. Think what else have I done to it? I've had rotors and brakes done billions of times. Emissions stuff. I've had fuel pumps replaced 3 times. I had the whole steering system was rotting away. A bunch of parts rusted out. So I don't know that it's really that good of a car. It's just I keep fixing it. So, yep, it's a 2001. I bought it with Andrea right after we got married. And I remember she really wanted it because she wanted a red car. It was new, it was cheap. We only paid $16,000 for it, which at the time was a lot of money. But even then, it wasn't that much money. But it had all the safety features, the new safety features, 5-point harness and all this. That was I liked it because it got 30 miles to the gallon. So Andrea drove the kids around in it for a couple years before we had too many kids, and she wanted a van, needed a van rather. No, I'm not getting 500,000 miles on a bike. That's for darn sure. So, in case you're our Canadian slash Australian slash UK people, that's the same as 800,600 kilometers. So, that's a lot of distance on this old girl. I'm afraid I'm going to be talking when I forget it. I got to hit the dash to get it to work. 91. So 499,991. We got 9 more miles. Now I'm going to get out and do the Chinese fire drill. It's an American thing. I don't know why. That's what they called it when I was a kid. But that's where you get out. You stop wherever you are. You get out. You run around the car and you get back in. I don't know who decided it was a Chinese fire drill. If I have any Chinese friends here watching, don't be offended. I don't know what it means, but it's probably nothing good, to be honest with you. 2003. Yeah, it's a truck though, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can't ride a bike for 500,000 miles. My tires are supposed to last 5,000 miles, and that's supposed to be a big deal. But yeah, it's a little bit of an emotional type situation. Big thanks to Nate from Pro Plus Roofing in Gillette. He's the one. He's a friend of mine, and He's the one who put the last engine in it, and he made it look like Lightning McQueen. So I wasn't going to get it fixed. It was right after Andrea died, and of course I had to put down knuckles, and then I blew the engine on the Sunfire. I wasn't going to get it fixed, and he repaired it on his own dime. Paid to put an engine in it, fixed the window, which has been broken for 15 years. Yeah, there's a lot of sentiment. It's not just because of Andrea, though. When you're running a business, keeping your costs low, I'm totally debt-free. I don't have any debt, so I don't have a car payment. I don't have a house payment. I don't have credit card payments. All I have is my bills, and keeping those low is what's been able to me to feed my family for so long on my business until it got to the point where I was making enough money that I could support it if I needed to. But buying a new car all the time is how you avoid getting debt-free. How about now? Can you see me now? Can you guys hear me? Oh, okay, good. Okay, good. There's a pretty good delay today for some reason. 96. You know what's funny? I have to beat on the odometer on the window to get it to show because the LCD has had a thing funky with it for a long time. But it's staying steady right now, which I can't remember the last time it stayed steady. Maybe it's perfect waiting. Maybe she's wants me to see her maiden mile. Yep, 497. I'm going to have to pull over. Oh, there it goes. I'll hit it again. 97, still. A few more minutes. Yep, car's been through a lot. It's kind of funny because I've been taking it to the same mechanic, and they keep track of all of my repairs. They can look up all of our old repairs. And I think I'm going to have them see if they can tell me how much I've spent in repairs in the past 24, 25 years. 98. It's a Pontiac Sunfire. Pontiac's not in business anymore. '98. Why do you have to hit it? Oh, because of the LCD is loose. And it doesn't show 99. All right, I'm going to see if I can get this here. Oh, man. I'm going to be at the parking spot. It'll be perfect for a picture. Any second now. I'm going to start pulling off on this thing here because I'm pretty sure it's going to go. There it is. I need that for shade. 500,000 miles. That's amazing. And it happened to be right here at the parking spot. So, Chinese fire drill. I ran around. This is where I was at. You guys have any idea how many times, how far 500,000 miles is? That's 27 times around the equator of our planet. If I could somehow make this car fly, it's like driving to the moon and then halfway back again. Isn't that incredible? And I drove that all right here in a small place in Wyoming. Pretty darned exciting. And for our metric people, that's 800,600 and something kilometers. That's pretty amazing. Ka-chow, that's right. I used to say that when people saw my car, but you'd be surprised how many people have never seen cars. And then I go ka-chow, and they look like I'm a literal insane person. And I was like, I'm going to stop saying that because people don't get it. Other people say, 95, is that when you graduated? Yep. I could have driven around the equator 27 times. Isn't that crazy? That's so far. It's funny that it worked out that I'm right here at the parking spot. I don't want to move. Anyways, never thought this car would be going this long. I never wanted this car. This car was picked out by Andrea for herself. And then she only drove it for a year or two before we got a van. And now I drive it, and the seats don't work right. Judah's welded the seat. I can't list all the things that don't work. All the air conditioning grills are busted out. The air conditioner doesn't work very good. All kinds of issues. It's really loud. Its suspension's bad. Yep. I went and got the oil change the other day, and the guy there, I asked the odometer, and I said, oh, it's 499, 970 something. And he didn't say anything. And I said, is that the highest you've seen today? And he says, I think that's the highest I've ever seen. So it's not uncommon for like a diesel truck to drive a lot of miles, but on a car like this, that's not very many. Well, you know what? One of these days I won't have the car, so none of my air conditioning things work right. They don't work right. I had the CD player replaced recently, which was one of the best things ever because it didn't work. My seat doesn't go back anymore because it's all welded because it broke. Yeah, it's too bad they went out of business. I mean, GM kind of owned them, so Andrea would be setting off fireworks. I don't know what she'd be doing. She'd be doing something. I sure miss her. Well, I better get home. I got to get dinner on the table. It's Taco Tuesday, and it's already past time to eat, but I thought it'd be fun. It's a Pontiac Sunfire. Yep, Thomas had a Pontiac Grand Prix. He wanted to have a Sunfire also. He wanted the same kind of car, but we couldn't find any for sale. But we found a Grand Prix, and he ended up doing something to it. I had to get a new one. I think he blew the engine or something. Yep, there'll be more videos coming out soon. I appreciate all of you guys. Thanks again for staying with me while the old Sunfire hit 500,000. It's pretty exciting. Pretty amazing. I'm glad because when it hit 400,000, I forgot. I was like 3 or 4 miles past. I didn't notice. I was so bummed out. But we'll see you guys later. This is where I'm at. Yep, Bible study should be tonight. We'll see you guys then.